Hey guys, welcome back to an event video here, the Elite Cup. Now, this is a bit of a different kind of video because at the time of this recording I had a very bad headache. I wasn't feeling too well either. As I wrote in a comment in the previous video this week, I have been a bit sick, but it's getting better now, but still. When I was playing the event, I was not having a good time. So, yeah, this this commentary will have to do now, like after I have played. But I will try to make the most of it and show you guys, like, talk about some technical things, maybe talking a bit about pressuring and adding some better commentary than I do when I play live, or at least when I am recording, because when I'm recording, I'm always really nervous, obviously. There's rage and there's entertainment in that, but in this situation, this video, unfortunately that won't be happening. So now, against this guy, let's start talking about the game. Now, this guy was lagging like hell. It was a pretty annoying game. But still, in general, also, I wanted to say that you won't find difficult matches in this event. Like, at least for me, it was a pretty easy one. Nothing too difficult. The opponents weren't really experienced or that. With all respect to them, of course, but yeah, I had a tougher time in the minor event, which is pretty funny, where I met a couple of guys with 150 gold medals, and they were pretty tough matches, to be honest. Now, I use Piniella here to kind of maneuver the ball, even though I do so wrongly here with a strange pass. I couldn't do too much, to be honest. I'm unlucky to not get the ball, but I do so now with Sokolov, who plays the ball back. He's excellent, Sokolov. I honestly really love him. He's a regular player, but he's fantastic, man. He's the guy I need as a center forward. He's one of the best center forwards in the game, second obviously to Sandberg. I did try Sinclair earlier in the event, actually in the Infinity Arena. I wanted to try him out a bit, but it was a disaster, honestly. I lost a bunch of games, and they weren't all like because of Sinclair, but he really didn't help. He only has 20 response, so he's slow to react. He's not too strong as well. Sinclair has been a bit of a kind of a letdown, honestly, because I don't find too many positions for him, honestly. Now, this was a fantastic shot, unlucky there by Sokolov, but we get a little tap in there, and tap-ins will be the running theme of this event for me. I had a bunch of tap-ins. It's always nice, and plus, also with so many running players, tap-ins are gonna be a bit more frequent than if you're playing, for example, guards, commanders, hammers, basically players who don't run. And I think honestly that playing running players really makes the game more interesting, at least for me. But obviously, to each his own. Another tap-in. Speaking of tap-ins, there, Sokolov, easy 1-0. This obviously is a pretty simple match against an Arena 5 player. I was pretty lucky with the matchmaking, to be honest. And I'm actually thankful that this happened, because, as I said, I had a really terrible headache when I was playing this event, and I honestly wouldn't have gone too far, like, wouldn't have made it too far if I had received tougher players, tougher opponents. Now I play Sandberg, try to do so at least. I thought that he'd get to it, but obviously it doesn't have that much speed compared to Explorers, even level 4 ones apparently. But yeah, but at least you won't see more players like this guy in this attempt. It was the lowest or most inexperienced player I played. But yeah, obviously that game came and went pretty okay. Now we've got a 4-2-1-3 player, if I recall well. Let's see. Yes. So this was a bit challenging, honestly, as you'll see. I win the ball back, but he's lucky to win it immediately again. And I press with Novak, keeping this guy from throwing a ball, but he does throw still a ball. I try to block, but that's a fantastic goal, honestly. Top corner by his captain, an infiltrator. Very, very well done. Now we have some work to do, of course. Have to be patient with this formation. You really can't rush decisions. You have to, with a lot of running players, you have to make the best decision possible, of course. Now Piniella feeds Bertini. You can see him run down the side. Sokolov for the tap-in yet again. And 1-1. So game on. We have to win the ball back now, and I'm pressing with my midfielders. I press now with Matsumoto because this guy has nowhere else to run, so there's that. Wins a free kick. Now it's obviously kind of a coin toss at this point in the pitch, because of course there's not much use in pressing sometimes, especially if people are volleyballing, but this guy wasn't, so I had to try to close down the space. He plays it to Wu, tries to do so again, but Patricio, fantastic player in the position I play him in as a central defensive midfielder. Many people in that position play either Zivkovic, for example, guards, commanders, but Patricio's excellent, honestly. He really adds a defensive layer to this formation, which is really fantastic. I'm very happy to have discovered Patricio in that position. Now Bertini, again, little tap in, 2-1. Comeback complete, and we keep going. 2 games left. Now we play a very strange opponent, to be honest. First off, it's the kit that caught my eye. It's in the season pass. As you can see, he bought it. I'm not sure if I will, honestly. I'm not tempted to, given that they have FTG has reduced the rewards, and there isn't obviously any super player to be bought. So yeah. Now he's playing a 4-4-2 with his Hammer as a striker, so volleyball obviously, and Cook, a level 7 Cook. He'll obviously be trying as many headers as he could. Here Sokolov somehow stops running to allow his keeper to claim the ball. Very annoying. I was pretty mad at that. Now we can see Cook, very smart, passing the ball, but Sandberg in that position, a ton of response. So he helps us out there. Now Sokolov, look, spreading play, fantastic piece of play. That is exactly what I want from a striker. And now my captain throws across, Piniella, header, goal. I go for a header because I thought that another player would have gotten to that ball before him if I played it on the ground. But yeah, Piniella has good response, good strength, great passing abilities. I don't play Sierra in that position because he tends to screw around with the ball a bit too much for my liking, but He'd be an okay player in that position as well. And now Faustinho, free kick, tries to go over the wall, but it's an easy save for my keeper. 4-4-2 as you can see, 3 wins in a row. But it's nothing that I can't handle. We're winning 1-0. Matsumoto. Now, obviously, with this formation now, as you can see, we haven't got too many players forward. You really need a lot of patience to play this formation. But I still love it, honestly. It's good in defense. It's okay in attack. It's a rare formation to see as well. You don't see too many players playing it, and they honestly love playing formations that are rare or not used too frequently, because it's just exploring the game, and I really love it. I mean, it's easy to play 3-5-2, 5-3-2, 4-4-2, everyone plays it, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but as someone, at least, and this is even before I made this channel, I was always someone to test formations out and try different things, and so it's not, I don't do this just for entertainment purposes. I honestly do believe that the 4-1-4-1 is one of the best formations in the game, if played right. Many people tend to, when they try this formation, they tend to fill it with guards, hammers, commanders, and that kills the fascination of this formation, honestly, because this formation is best, as you can see, for running players. Sokolov makes a fantastic run, very intelligent run there, and we are winning. So, not a lot of technical commentary, but I did kind of go over a bit of topics that I've been meaning to talk about for a while. I used to do these kinds of discussions, at least in the Titan Talks, but obviously, who remembers that series? Respect to you, of course, for being loyal. I used to talk about a ton of different things. I used to test a ton of different player setups and formations in the Infinity, but obviously that's not possible anymore. This was prior to the update, when the Infinity Arena was easier to play in. Now it's pretty hard. So I had to obviously stop that series, and Sokolov there for the final tap-in, and we win. Pretty standard, as you can see, not too much happening, nothing too chaotic, not too much rage, and we claimed the 179th gold medal with some cards, as you can see here, nothing crazy, but at least we get some cards for Novak, which is, I guess, pretty good. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support, and I do apologize, of course, for the change of plans, but thanks a lot.